So are we gonna be able to hear you? And nope. And are we on YouTube live, Ricky? We're on the we're on the YouTube live.
I'm not gonna. Hey, Humpty, I'm not gonna be on here very long because I gotta go. Well, I'll listen.
That's right.
Who
And
ain't?
we're about to right. Everybody's talking about limit.
I don't know what zone they're in right now, but I wish they'd get out of that zone and get up a little higher. I'm
So,
ready to
all
see the
right, guys. So
green.
here we go. Luna Classic. Luna Classic, right, is working its thing. It's working its magic. Luna Classic right now is coming out of hitting that 20, 3 zeros, 21, 98, 3, and then retested it again, but got strong buyer sentiments and pushed to the upside, ladies and gentlemen, all the way up to under 4 hours. We got the 3 zeros, 25, ladies and gentlemen, and right then and there, it closed. They tried to push it back down, they couldn't. Mr. Market Maker couldn't do anything because the buyers are bullish. Ladies, I said bullish on Luna Classic right now, right? So right now, if you want to place a long, not financial advice, on Luna to 0.302986.5, man, that's a good one. That would be a good one. But that's not financial advice. That's for me to use my money on. And but that's it. We're gonna keep playing that game. So we hit it. We hit that zone once. Then we went up to the 30, right? 0.303074.8. Ran out of gas and came back down, but not to 21. We came to 23. 0.3023618.
24-hour volume is 922.49 million. Market cap is 1.63 billion.
Freaking
99.1% up for the week. 145% up. So we are doing excellent.
can we say reeking, Ricky? Say reeking, not stinking. Reeking 1 trillion. Luna Classic is trying to go to 1 trillion ASAP. So right now, right, it's working its way up. So it's gonna come up one more time, and then we're gonna see another pullback to come down to test somewhere in between that 3022 possibly, right? And back up to the where we at in the 24 and 23.9 zone, right? To
Explain
shoot
to
up,
the people.
to
Explain
shoot
to the
up.
people how you see that.
We're seeing this on the 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour chart. So you see
And
right now we got a green candle on the 4 hour chart. Luna Classic. Currently at 24.81 and count up and down,
How,
give or take.
how do you know that it'll go to 22 to retest? Can you explain? Because I'm not too familiar with that.
So on the 4 hour chart, right? Do you see that the the red candle,
Yeah, at 20, the bottom's at 22, about 22.
21.98.3,
Yeah.
21.98.3, right? 21.98.3. That's the low.
All right.
That's your new low for Luna Classic. Your high low is at 0.3023618. That's when Mr. Market Maker tried to take control, but he couldn't, right? And we broke out to the upside. So now, in theory, it's going to tell you is UPKA. Because if we did a one, if you go back on the 4 hour now, where this all began, right? At that green candle, right? We got a rejection as soon as we touched 29.86.5 on Luna Classic, on that green vector candle, right? On the closing, we tried to come back. The buyer sentiments were so strong, we came back. But Mr. Market Maker committed so much liquidity to the short, to the downside. Don't forget that, right? We're always going to have commitment to the downside. We're always going to have the non-believers that we're not in a little, what I said it was a 10 degree. Now we're on a 20-degree trajectory. Sooner or later, we'll be somewhat of a 45, damn near 75-degree, 45 trajectory angle. And that's a beautiful thing. We're recovering from a dead zone. It takes time. We're doing the slow, but we're doing the slow building support along the way. So the last levels of support that we had, it was from 0.40, ladies and gentlemen, 98.15 to 0.30, 10.25.0. That was the zone we kept playing at. And once in a blue moon, Mr. Market Maker would get lucky and take it to 12 and dump it. Right? But if you were paying yourself at 10.25, you might have been paying yourself short. But that was the time to be looking out for the market in the pullback. And that's what I kept saying during that time. What has changed? Nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing has changed. Because if you see, the market has jumped and ticked all the way up and moved. And what it's starting to do now, it's starting to find a comfort zone. Because it's not healthy for Luna Classic to just continue to pump it up. It's not building no support. Where's the commitment? It can't be all to the upside. So then that means sooner or later there would be a massive amount of liquidity to the shorts and commitment that Mr. Market Maker would have to bring it back down to. So the higher we go, the bigger the crash. So what Luna Classic is doing is the best and the healthiest thing possible Luna Classic can do. And also to show that it's not a rug pull, it's not a dump and pump. It's something that you want to hold somewhat of a long term, just to collect your profit. Even if you're not a swing trader.
If it runs up non-stop and never pulls back, then when it decides to fall, it'll fall all the way down to the last retest, right?
Yes.
All right.
So a perfect example of it on the 4 hour chart, right? If you go back to 8:14, right? the day 814, there's a green candle on that day, right? The market shot up from the market went from 409 to 1125. That was the introduction of the new high that they were gonna, Mr. Market Maker was going to start looking for long term, right?
All right.
Then you guys are with me. Can you guys see it
Yeah.
on the 4 hour? All right. You see the 0.3011.256 up there on the green, and you see the massive pushback.
Yeah.
The pushback on that, because the fear came in. So even your average Joe or your die-hard Luna Classic believer had no choice but to dump, because the fear was so much in it. But that was Mr. Market Maker to commit to the shorts, and that's where he came out and collected his liquidity to the short. At when you go back now, when you go to 817, right? That's when Mr. Market Maker came to collect all his shorts. And that was at 4090. After that, what happened? What I've been preaching. That zone that they kept playing with for about, they played that zone for a while. See what I'm saying? Now
Yeah.
what's the new zone to be played with? See what I'm saying? So the new zone to be played with. So now, do you see the new zone again here? It
The
has
news
appeared again.
is 30300804.
Hallelujah! Ricky gets it.
And then the low would be,
It's not there yet.
yeah, it's not there yet.
See, Mr. Market Maker is trying to collect commitments to the longs, at the same time start reserving some type of shorts to the bottom in commitments for a safe haven. But Luna Classic is something that Mr. Market Maker is not trying to crash, because it sees more money to the upside in liquidations and continue to commit the market to make longer commitments than the market is doing shorts. Not flooding, keeping sentiments alive across people pay. If you think Luna doesn't have more manipulation from billionaires like the market does in any other stock, you got to be out of your mind, because you have billionaires who had their money in this. You don't think they want to get some of their money back? Some of those billionaires didn't even take their money out because they also had other billions.
So in other words, this is not an easy play for the downside to short it, right?
No, because especially right now, oh no, whoever shorted, let's say, we'll go back at any point on the chart. Whoever shorted, did it ever go back?
Never went
You
back.
understand?
Yeah. It went
would've-
down
you
and
would
tested it, but it never came back. It never came back to that level.
819, right? Was at 8089.
Wow.
So now if you're shorting from 819 till 92, that's almost a whole month waiting for Luna to come back to the short. So that means you're out of the game. You're not losing money, but you're not making money. If you put $1,000 down there, you still have $1,000 right now. And if you stop that short, then if let's say you put $1,000 there and you didn't short it and you didn't long it, you just held it, well, now maybe you have, let's say, $1,000 plus. So now the guy who shorted, right, and it's waiting now, right? Let's say we were at the 0.30384. right? And the guy who just stuck around and he sold his thousand, he made his thousand. Now the guy that went short, he doesn't get to see none of that action. He only gets to see that action when the market comes down. So sometimes people stop their shorts, right? Stop when they're short, get their money back, $1,000, and now your $1,000, you're up here. You're in the market now at 0.3084 with $1,000. Meanwhile, Ricky's up there with $1,000 too, but Ricky also just sold his other $1,000 because he just took profit. It's like you're just coming back in the game. You were out of the action the whole time. Now, if you would have shorted it when it went, if you would have, right? If you would have came in at, we'll do it recently, okay? Boom, you would have came in right here at 14. If you would have came in at 3014 and sold it at 3030, well, you double, right?
Yeah.
Double your money. So now you dump. But you don't run a short, a long short. You would have ran a short now instead of, you see, instead of the 2021 that it came to, right? Then you would have ran a short to 22, 23. Boom. Paid yourself, and now you want to take a long, right? To 29.86.5. 28, pay yourself. Right. And on the 4 hour, we're trying to close on the green candle. So, does it correlate with what I'm saying, running along right now? Okay, so hump not dump is gonna be the new indicator.
What
So
what
because
what time frame do we look at for the hourly? Oh, you look at the hour chart for the hour candle.
I'm on the 4 hour chart.
But I mean, it just turned 11 o'clock, and on the hour the candle's green. So, oh, 4 hour.
Because now there goes your three. There goes your three touch to the bottom. There goes. All right, it came down to 22. It came down to 21.98.3. Then it came down then it came down on the green, closed on the 4 hour. It closed on the red at 21.98.3. Then we closed on the green at 22.29.3. And now we came back, right? To try to break. We came back a third time to break that 21 resistance, right? And we couldn't. Well, not us. Mr. Market Maker couldn't break it. The buyer.
I'm not seeing nothing.
No. No, I'm not doing it because it echoes too much on my end. Yeah. Right. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm telling you, we're going up. Yeah. But you also got to remember, different exchanges have different. I'm on Webull. You see what I'm saying? No, different exchanges are gonna have different prices, slightly off.
I was trying to find that screen where I can find it.
But
Probably.
all it's so Edward, it really doesn't matter. It's the same chart all across the board, right? Mine, give or take fractions, but the candles are telling you the story. In the 4 hour, right? In the 4 hour, it's saying that we are going up because we already did three touch to the bottom to try to break that 0.3021983 to the bottom. That's your lows, your new support, bottom support, last support. Now we broke that and the line of resistance at 2361. So that's an indicator. Three touch to the bottom, try to break the bottom, it couldn't. Now we are in control. The buyers are in control right now.
All across the board to the bottom 3 times.
We try. See, we went down once, we went down twice to that 21, and now you see what I'm saying? On that 23618 zone, the market maker tried to bring it down there, couldn't hold it. We pushed them back up. Then he sent the mass pressure back down one last time to see if he can break that 2198 zone, right? He couldn't because of the buying pressure was so strong, it even broke the line of resistance that was at 0.302361.8, pushing it towards the 3025, right? And higher, because if you look back now, remember the other further back when I was showing you how it made that high and then it was looking for a low. We haven't found the low yet, or it hasn't revealed itself. So we have to go up now one more time to break the upside, right? To verify if 2198 is going to become our new low.
So we have to break 30804.
Yeah, one time. Just one time.
And if it breaks 30804 and it goes 30805, that's still breaking the upside, right?
If we break it just one time to 31 and close it there, then it's Yuppie to the upside. We're gonna do a big hop. Let me see to where is the next zone at though. And then we'll start doing we'll start doing the same thing all over again.
On the 1 minute, there's a big old line there fixing to jump. Thinking it's going to jump down a little bit to about 24.7, 24.6. Horizontal on the 4 hour. So on the 4.
Okay.
On the 4 hour chart, is that a double flagpole? Yeah, there you go. Double pennant.
Yep, that's what that is. You see it right there.
So there's a double flag. Pennant to the upside and a pennant to the downside.
Right, and the double flag.
Right. So even though it's a pennant to the downside, that doesn't mean that it's going to go down. It's just meaning that they were trying to push it down.
They were trying to push it down.
You know, when I started on here, not this show per se, but watching charts.
Yeah.
I was basically just watching lines move up and down. I didn't have a clue to what I was looking at. I was just saying, "Oh, it's going up. Oh, it's going down. Oh, it's going up, down." But
Yeah.
now that I've been on different shows, I've been talking to you, crypto winner, forever on the phone. I learn and learn and learn and soak it all up. Now I've learned what to look for and how to look for it. So I'm not just watching lines, squiggly lines going up and down. And I used to get on here and say, oh, the 4 hour chart, well, it's not as much of a squiggly line. I had no idea what I was looking at.
Bro, this shit is about to go up.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but
You
on
heard
the
me?
one,
No. This thing just hit a curve. Yeah. So now, no way. So it's just, but yeah, no, we're that's more in the more in the deep. So right now, right, yeah, we're in the middle of that little small pullback, trying to get out of it, right? Gonna continue this little sideways action for a little bit here and there. Continue to get a couple of commitments to the short, a little bit more. See if we can get around in this zone. More commitment right here. This 23.24, right?
are you watching the Weeble chart?
Yeah.
So look at the 1 minute and tell me why it does that all the time. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. What it's doing right this minute. Oh, it's going, the lines are going sideways. Like the, yeah, the RSI lines are just going sideways. Now it's showing it just dropped all the way down to 24,350
Right.
and building back up.
There you go. So that's the minute. This you're seeing it in little late because the market is getting it within seconds. The market gets it from 0 to 59 seconds. Mr. Market Maker is doing his thing. And then in a minute, that's when we come in at. You see what I'm saying? So that sideways movement that you saw during that 59 seconds, that was indecisive moments that the market maker did not really know what to do in those seconds.
Oh,
So the best thing to do is at the last minute, don't.
yeah.
Right?
It didn't up that far though, but I mean, it did go down, but it didn't go past the 24,250 because that's our strong,
No,
our
because
previous.
yeah, so now new candle opens on the 1 minute and we'll see. But now let's go on the 4 hour now again. So the 4 hours the one telling the story. So if we closed on a green candle on the 4 hour and opening back up on the green candle. We're opening up in the green right now.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
See what I'm saying? Because that is all the liquidity Mr. Market Maker now is starting to collect. Running shorts. You see how it dropped from 24.84.5 to 24.34.7, right? Brittany in the house. Thank you for being here, Brittany. Thank you for being here, Brittany. So you see how Mr. Market Maker dropped and started now creating a little small pool down there of liquidity from 0.30's 24.84.5 to 0.30's 24.34.7. That's on the 1 minute. So constantly he's trying to build the liquidity. If we go back on that 4 hour zone, That liquidity zone that I'm talking about is going to be at that 0.3021983 to the 25. If Mr. Market Maker is, well, no, he's not lucky. He knows what he's doing. So Mr. Market Maker is also, the zone is going to be 0.3025253, right? And 0.3021983. That's the zone that Mr. Market Maker right now is collecting liquidity and commitment to the shorts and people who are buying in right now.
Man, it's dropping hard. I mean, not dropping hard, but it's
right. So
where is Whitney at?
This is the commitment that Mr. Market Maker needs. It needs liquidity down here, right? But you notice it's not breaking the 2361.8 resistant line that I was saying that we broke out of. Bullishly, we broke out of earlier today.
It's at 24,230. Our previous was, the one before was 24,230, and ours now is at 24,210.
We're gonna stay at this zone for a little bit because Mr. Market Maker is trying to collect liquidities right here in the zone. 2198, 302198 to 3025. This is the liquidity zones for the shorts that he's trying to commit to. Sooner or later right now, Mr. Market Maker is going to start just letting it roll. And happy days. Everybody's going to start buying and taking longs to the upside. This is the time where you want to set up a long, not financial advice. That's what you want to do. But it's not a good time, from what I'm seeing, not financial advice, to run a short on Luna Classic. Don't buy the top and sell the bottom.
Oh.
So to those of you who don't have Luna Classic right now, right? Don't buy the top and sell the bottom. Not financial advice, but don't wait till after the merge to start getting curious. Don't wait until the burning tax is implemented.
Buying right now would be about a good time.
Right now is the best time.
Not financial advice, but anytime below the 0.0030000 would be a good time to buy, in my opinion.
My opinion, 0.30, 0.40s, great opportunity. And if the charts are telling us anything, is that wherever Luna left, it's not coming back. It's not came back. At one time. Whatever new lows it creates, it leaves them behind in the dust. So we're looking to make one bullish run right now. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. We're looking to make one bullish run right now to the 29.86 on Luna and break that line and stay in that zone and try to break 30.84. All right? Not 30.84. Let me say that clearly. We're going bullish right now up to 0.303080. Let me say it again. 0.303080.4. That's where Luna's going right now, bullish to the upside. Solid, guaranteed, not financial advice, 0.3029865. That's
Now, when I
what
look
the
at this,
ticket on the train.
I'm looking at the wrong chart.
Yeah, my ticket on my train, it says 0.3029865. Not last stop, but that's next stop on my train ticket.
So on the 4 hour, the last low was 3-0-11-975, right?
Yep.
And our last high was 3-0-30-804.
Yes. Right now, our new.
You gotta look at the 4 hour to determine your high and your low, correct?
Somewhat with Luna, but from the 4 to the, you got to play with the 1 minute on Luna. You got to play from the 1 minute and up, but you can't go past the. You can't really go past the weekly. I mean, you can't even go into the weekly on Luna.
When you look at the 1
As far
minute,
as chart,
the
as
last
far as
low,
chart go.
the last low that it shows is 24,135, and now it's at 24.20.
I believe, like,
And dropping.
to get somewhat clarity, the most you can look at is the 4 hour chart on Luna, right? And take the 4 hour chart as your daily chart on Luna.
Oh. Yeah, it went to a low on the 1 minute to 23,870 and bounced.
Yeah. I look at it as a daily chart, but running on a 4 hour time. That's how I see it, and then schedule everything down in a similar fashion to try to work the charts into Luna Classic, because it's everything above the 1 day is just obsolete.
Yes, because of the crash.
Yeah. So look at the 4. Yeah, look at the 4 hour as a 1 day movement on, as if it was a 1 day movement. That's how much volatility and money and action is going on.
Well, on the 4 hour, the last candle now is red. Not a full candle.
What on a 4 hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not that's better for us. That's showing the strength that we got. Cause the candlestick, it didn't even come down to touch the 3023 zone. You know what I'm saying? We're keeping them above it. We're actually controlling it because we're holding them at where we closed it, where we brought the prices up. We brought the prices up, right? The last 4 hours, we brought the prices up to 24.13.5 and closed it. Mr. Mark, then we pushed it all the way up to 24, but Mr. Market Maker is in control right now, and he's trying to push it down, but he couldn't.
Well, Mr. Market Maker,
we're giving him hell right now.
I believe, Mr. Market Maker, Mr. Hump Not Dump, I'll let you have the stage because I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm going to bed too, guys, but it's happy days because this thing is going to the moon, y'all. It's going up. I'll send you the picture later, Ricky, too, of that green line I'm always talking about.
All right.
My secret weapon that tells me everything in the map, in the charts.
I'm sending you a photo as we speak what I was talking about
Yeah,
on the sideways.
sideways action that we're about to start seeing.
The one that I don't know where you went. Here you go. The lines I was talking about, but you probably won't be able to see it right now, but maybe you will and you can look at it real quick.
Let me see.
On Messenger. It does that. It does that constantly. I'll send it on Messenger. That's only on the 1 minute that it does that.
Right, I know the big sideways and then it dumps and it just starts building these blocks and it just starts going back up. The separation. Yeah, you're gonna see that because that's that. You have 59 seconds of the market that you are absent for. You're coming in at the 1 minute.
Oh, okay, got you. I get
All
it
right.
now. I got it.
Yeah, they got a leg up on us. You're seeing it at the 1 minute.
It's fixed on the 1 minute. This thing is fixing to rise up like no tomorrow.
Yeah, but that action did not begin at 1 minute. It began at 0.
Yeah.
And that's where, hedge fund management, Mr. Market Maker, all these big dudes, and they're in there doing a thing for that time. Then us with our little simple exchanges, like FTX and all them jokers. Yeah, they're in the first 59 seconds.
Edward, you're gonna need to get Brittany to come on here one time so we can see who we're talking to.
Everybody's welcome on the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need more female influencers too. Voice your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Big facts. All right, guys.
Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, good night.